Hi guys, so I was just looking on Netflix and also on Town and Country today for updates on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex's docu-series Polo, which is supposed to drop, I think, December 10th, if I am not mistaken. So I was on the website for Netflix. And then I was also looking on Town and Country, as I said. Here on Town and Country, it says here everything we know about Prince Harry's Netflix polo show, the docu-series, which will film in Florida. I think it's already filmed. Will pull the curtain back on the grit and passion of the sport. It says here the polo show will be shot primarily at the US Open Polo Championship in Wellington, Florida. And it says the show will premiere on December 10th, which is in about 3 weeks or so. So, make sure you you got the popcorn. And I think it says here in September, Netflix announced that Polo will premiere in December, and the streaming service described the show as a new documentary series that follows elite global players and offers an exclusive behind the scenes look at the fast paced world of the sport. And in November, What's on Netflix revealed the show will drop on December 10th. And Deadline reported that Milos Balak, who worked Welcome to Wrexham, will serve as showrunner on the series, and the executive producers include Harry, Meghan, and Chanel Pysnik for Archewell, and Andrew Freed, Serena Roma, and Dane Lilligard exec producing for Boardwalk. Okay. Now it says here that Nacho Figueras worked on the show, Harry's good friend Nacho. And Nacho said it's an honor to do anything with Harry. He's a dear friend. He said this to People magazine, according to this article in Town and Country. This is more his project than mine, said Nacho. It's an honor to know that I was able to help, Nacho added, and he also said that the show is not about me, it's not about Harry. So we've been working very hard on it, and we're very excited about the outcome. It also says that Polo, the show, the docuseries' goal is to, quote, introduce millions of people to what the sport is all about. The behind the scenes, kind of like what Drive to Survive did for Formula One. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens. Hopefully, this will be the beginning of a longer series that will expose our sport to millions of people, right? So that was on Town and Country. And as I said, Netflix also had a blurb on it, which was published today. And it says what we know so far about the next project for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It says here it's been a quiet year for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex at Netflix, with the duo working quietly on several projects for release at Netflix. Their next project, Polo, follows in the footsteps of Netflix's other growing library of sports docs like Drive to Survive and Full Swing. And confirming what was said in Town and Country, it was filmed in Florida at the US Open Polo Championship in Wellington, held between March and April 2024. And the series was unveiled in April 2024 as two new commissions from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's production company, Archewell. The pair work under an overall deal with Netflix. You know how the haters were saying over in the UK that the Netflix deal, this $100 million deal that Harry and Meghan have with Netflix will not be renewed. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I do know that they seem to have quite a bit of projects in the pipe works with Netflix, right? So, it's left to be seen what actually develops for Harry and Meghan and Netflix. But it seems like they have quite a lot of different projects, including movies, including a scripted series, including Megan's cooking show, of course, and a bunch of other projects. So it's a lot, and I don't know why people keep saying that Netflix Netflix will not renew Harry and Meghan's deals because it seems that there's a prolific amount of work that's being done behind the scenes by Harry and Meghan, and not just those that have been announced. I mean, they also have, other projects that they're working on, movies and, different things. It's really quite exciting, the way they do things, it's like they do it in sort of like clusters, they like in 2025 coming up, they're probably going to start the year out with the Invictus Games in February in Canada, and then just take us through a whole year of all kinds of different projects that they're working on, and it's very, very exciting to anticipate. I don't know about you, but I think it's very, very exciting, and I think we're all going to be very surprised about the things that they come up with. Their haters are certainly going to have a lot to analyze from Harry and Meghan. And yeah, I'm totally here for it. I don't know about you, but definitely Polo is dropping on December 10th, you guys. I think there are 5 episodes of it, and it promises to be very interesting, very glamorous, very interesting. And yeah, there's that. Here we have another article on Town and Country, published in September 2024, a guide to all of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Netflix projects in development. There's a movie, a TV show, and multiple unscripted shows in the works. It says here, since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle signed a reported $100 million deal with Netflix in 2020, the royals have released 3 projects, all of which are docu-series: Harry and Meghan, following their love story, Heart of Invictus, about Harry's Invictus Games, and Live to Lead, highlighting inspiring world leaders. And this is from Town and Country. Town and Country. It says, based on updates this year from the streaming giant, it seems the royal couple's primary focus will continue to be on unscripted programming, with a few exceptions. It says, as at a Netflix event in February 2024, Netflix chief content officer Bila Bajaria was asked what the Sussexes were working on per deadline. He replied, quote, they have a couple of unscripted things they're working on with Brandon Reed, and they actually have like a bunch of development. They have a movie in development, a scripted series that they're working on. So all very early development, with a movie, a TV show, and a couple of unscripted shows. But yeah, the movie's great. End quote. So yeah, Harry and Meghan are definitely very busy, even though we haven't seen a lot of Meghan in the last, few months. I mean, we saw her the other day at that event for her friend with the hair care brand, but she has clearly been very busy. And that's obviously because she's busy behind the scenes working on a lot of different projects in addition to being a mom and, also with American Riviera Orchard and so on. So, it's a lot. And I know that in 2025 and the years to come, they are going to just unveil many of these beautiful projects they're working on. And, it's just more content for the UK media, obviously, but for Sussex Squad and their fans, it's going to be delightful to say the least. Anyway, you guys, I think that's it for this one. Thank you for listening. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. It's just one click, as Murad would say. And hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. I love comments, even though I don't get to answer them all right now because it's a little bit hectic right now, but I try to get to them as soon as I can. So leave comments, especially nice ones, and hit the notification bell so that when I upload, you'll be the first to know. And sometimes I change the name of the channel, so I'm sorry about that. It's now Marian Chronicles. It used to be Cruising Paris, but I evolved.